Hi everybody, Chris Hardine from your Miss Mustard Seeds Milk Paint team. I have a great project for you today. We're going to be doing milk painted eggs, quail eggs and little robin's eggs. And the best part about it, tester packets will get you all the way through this. So let's get started. What I did first was I mixed up equal parts Shutter Gray and Eulalie Sky. I did a tablespoon of Shutter Gray, a tablespoon of Eulalie Sky, and then added 2 tablespoons of water. Now when I mix my paint, I like to stir it, mix it for about a minute, and then I let it sit for between 10 and 15 minutes. Sometimes it sits longer if I'm prepping a piece to work on, but usually I figure that around the 10-minute point, I can tell it's ready to be used to paint. Now, how do I know? What I like to do is take my stir stick and make sure my paint just kind of falls off of it and in a straight line, just like that. So this is perfect. Now, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to use a different type of brush because these are so small. And I did 2 coats of paint on these today when I made mine because they're kind of awkward to hold. So you almost have to do a coat on one side, let that dry, and then hold the other side. The great thing about this, you're working with raw wood. And as you know, our milk paint is fabulous on raw wood. You don't have to add any bonding agent. It actually gets absorbed into the wood and it looks perfect as you paint it. Very, very smooth, even strokes, even with a little brush like this. So once I did that, like I said, I did 2 coats. So once it was completely painted and it had the 2 coats, then what I did, and I'm going to show you on this egg, on this side, I mixed up a small amount, and I mean a very small amount of Curio. This is how much I mixed of Curio. I mean, hardly any. I would say a pinch of Curio, a pinch of water. And then mix it up. And then I just took a brush and barely dipped the edge of the brush into the Curio. You don't want it falling off the brush because what we're going to do now is we're going to take our thumb and we're going to pull it back against the brush and it's going to create those little speckles. So just very lightly do it. And I found that it works best too if you move the egg while you're doing that. Just very lightly, and you'll get really pretty random speckles. You can see those. Now next, after you do that and it's dry, what we're going to do next is we're going to make sure it dries. So make sure your piece dries really well. And then to give it a little bit of sheen to make it look more realistic like a real egg, you're going to put just a small amount of hemp oil on it. And what I'm going to do is just put my hemp oil, just a teeny amount right there, just basically just a drop, and put it on my brush, and then I'll just lightly brush it on the wooden egg. Now it's creating a very pretty sheen to make it almost look, more realistic. If you can see that. I know you can see the sheen on there. And once I feel that I have it covered totally, then I will take a lint-free cloth and wipe it down. Now, like I said, I used very small amounts of paint. So let's say you have Eulalie Sky, but you don't have Shutter Gray. You can just get a sample size of Shutter Gray because the amount you're going to use, the sample size will carry you all the way through. But once this is done, let's take a cloth. I'd rather use a lint-free cloth to kind of buff this. And you just lightly buff it, and it leaves the shine. And sometimes I like to rub my hemp oil in with my fingers too. I'll do that on pieces that I'm working on too. But look, there we go. How simple was that? And how cute will these look sitting in a little basket as a display? So, any questions? Post them down here. And another reason that I did this today was I realized that these are back in stock where I had gotten mine from. So I'll put the link right there. It's just Walmart. So hopefully you can do it at walmart.com and just pick them up. And there we go. Hope you liked it. And look, they're just so cute. Won't they look cute sitting around your house? If you make some and you do them in a display, please share them with all of us. We'd all like to see them. Thanks a lot, everybody. Any questions, please let me know. Bye-bye.